Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome. It's really good to have you here. Sorry for the creaky chair. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Let's crack on. I realised I did not ring my bell in the last reading, and I like to do that just to cleanse the space around us. Where is the lady bell? I have now an array of different ones, so yep. I'm going to see if I can do this and be really lazy and not get out of my chair. I can. Okay, so I'll be using this bell to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Okay? Perfect. Now, I've got a song in my head, and I can't remember who sings it, but it's an old 90s song. Never ever have I ever felt so low. How am I gonna get myself out of this black hole? Never ever have I ever felt so sad. It's an awful song, sorry. My heart's breaking. There's someone, this is about like feeling very, very down. Someone's feeling very, very down. Why? Why are they feeling so down? Let's check this out. Why did that song come through? It's like a girl band, a British girl band from the 90s. Why did that come through? Affairs with your family is upside down. This is like the ending of some sort of affair with the family. Tell me more about the affairs with the family. Beware of great pride came out in reverse as well. No, up, okay. Peacock, beware of great pride. Anything else? Anything else? Broom, new home, new attitude. Money will be coming to you. Someone's really upset. That on scales. Keep your life in balance. Someone here seems to be very depressed over something that you are getting or gaining or being gifted. Okay, because you've got quite a few different things coming out. Look, for someone in August, there was romance. For others, August is the beginning. You've got September in reverse. And you've got short journey underneath. It seems that somebody is in very low spirits over your achievements, or in very low spirits over things that the collective are getting. And I find that very peculiar. Let's check. I really get stuck with new home. So family, affairs with your family, being in reverse, and broom, new home, new attitude. Someone's lost a home. They've lost their foundations. Trees are, you know, for me it's the 4th house. They're very sturdy. In reverse, someone's been kicked out of the family, or someone's been disowned, or someone was isolated. And it was to do with property. And do you know what? With this money coming towards you, with keep your life in balance, there's a need right now to ensure that you are eating right, that you're sleeping enough, that you are resting, that you're finding that balance between work, play, and, you know, recreation, or whatever that may be in between, that you're keeping that in balance, because I feel like it's a lot of money coming in. And what I find, how very strange is that in my last reading it was talking about money raining from heaven. And here we have coins raining down on you. Okay, now I'm going to pop these down. Where is that one? Let's pop you here. And then we have beware of great pride. So someone is feeling left out. They may feel like they're not going to get money, or they're not going to get a home, or they're not getting love, or they're not getting the blessings that you are. And with affairs with your family in reverse, I feel like this is something that's been kept very quiet. If there is something that has gone through the courts, or something that has to go through the courts, this family member or group of people within the family are trying to keep this very, very quiet because of their own pride. They're realising it's not going the way they want. They're not getting something here, and they're wishing that they hadn't isolated you, or they hadn't cut you off, or they hadn't treated you in a certain way. Right, let's put these out as well. Let's see. Yeah. Let me put that there. Let me put this one out. Yes. keep your life in balance. Do you know what? Let me spray a little bit of Palo Santo for you and for me. Cleanse the space up. Get rid of that little eyelash. Oh, make a wish. Maybe there is a wish coming true. Okay. Why was I called over here? How interesting. Tell me about these affairs with the family. The fact that it's upside down, I'm not getting that this is not your family. I'm getting that this is definitely someone who's estranged. This is somebody who's estranged from you. Or someone who purposely locked you out because of an inheritance. And you've got business partner coming out as well. So there's definitely things coming in when it comes to legal matters. And I keep hearing read the fine print. I keep seeing messages talking about fine print. And now my cards don't want to go together. There is definitely this energy of blocking something from your view. And it has been blocked for quite a while. I want to shuffle that again because I don't like how that did not want to come through. That's better. That is much better. And one more for good show. And what came out in my last reading was talking about false prophets. And it's happening again. They're wanting to block. Beware of false prophets. Beware of false prophets. 10th house, career and fame. Status driven. Obsessed with public recognition. Make me a star at all costs. Flits from goal to goal without completion. Vain to the point of fancying themselves. Father issues. Feels superior in intellect, in knowledge. Patronizing, wants to take without giving at all, strong dislike of men and toxic masculinity. And you've got inheritance coming out again. So you have someone who is either a Capricorn or someone who has been competing in the same career as you, who is competing for this inheritance. Let me put that down here. They have been kicked out of this. Multiple streams of income is upside down. They've been kicked out of this. They didn't get it. Now, what is sticking out here? 6th house, health and fitness, disorganization, overthinking, addictions, overeating, alcohol, substances, rigid thinking, illnesses, lack of focus and purpose, scammers, what can I take from you and how much, unemployment, dislike of animals and animal abuse has come out. Should I put this one out? Okay. Tell me more about this family affairs that they want to keep quiet. Tell me about this family affairs when it comes to money and homes and stuff like that. Promotion is upside down. Groundhog Day is upside down. 1st house is upright. Anything else that we need to know? Let me see. Gold bars. 6th house definitely wants to come out. So it started off with promotion in reverse. The promotion doesn't have to be just to do with jobs. This is definitely blocking someone from their potential, blocking someone from being able to move forward, because a new home may actually be for you. There may be property, or it could be moving into a space, an esoteric space that brings in this abundance for you. I'm really getting for the majority of those, especially if this is resonating, that there is something that's been hidden from you. And this inheritance, because I have more than one card with inheritance in it. This is the only one that has all the different signs for money on it. Okay. This is some sort of money that's been withheld. Now, the 1st house, self-image, confident, secure, new beginnings, personable, optimist, knowing thyself and liking your body. And then with the 6th house here, there's been some sort of, they were trying to put delays for someone here by the way that you look at yourself, by your body image, by if you suffer from an illness. It was trying to slow something down from coming to you. And I don't know if this is because you then would have to figure out where this money had been hidden, and you become the detective and figure it out and go, hey, actually, that's not legal, that was mine. Or if it was the opposite way round and it was, well, this person can't take this money or this property because they're too unwell, or they're not able to work, they won't be able to look after this place, or they can't do this, they can't do that. Take it as it resonates. Now, the Groundhog Day here, this is interesting because this came up in my last reading. There's something here about meeting someone romantically. This will not be for all of you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not make it fit if it doesn't. And know that when I'm talking about legal things, I'm not a lawyer. So if it does resonate for you, make sure that you're speaking to someone who is qualified in that area before taking advice from me. But in my previous reading, it was talking about meeting someone romantically that will fill your cup evenly the way that you feel you have filled others and your own. And that is almost like the tipping point for someone here in other abundant things happening for you. Now that will only be for certain people, okay? So please don't come for me. The Groundhog Day being upside down is talking about a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned, which is why you've got this money coming in. But I want to know more about, I keep getting pulled back to affairs with your family and gold coins. Why? Multiple streams of income, expect delays, and freezer spell. So they had done a freezer spell. Smoke cleansers come out in reverse, which means that someone's already cleansing. But it says freezer spell done to keep you stuck, blocked, and stagnant. Your face or pick is in someone's freezer. With expect delays to your income. So they've been holding this off for a while. Now, I don't know if a family member has been doing this, like bad juju towards you, if they've been paying someone. Let's find out. Let's find out what effery has been afoot. Not that deck. Where would you like me to go there? Okay. Yeah, they were trying to block this inheritance. And they've been keeping it on the low. They've been keeping it low key. But you cleansing something here has changed it. Because this is not just about a smoke cleanse, as in getting out some incense and burning it around you. There is something that was removed because you learned something. King of Swords here. This is to do with the law, but it's moral compass as well. Yeah, and look, you've got the Three of Swords here. Someone has learned something. And it may have been something painful that you had to heal from. And in learning that lesson and healing from that, it's actually helped you. It's going to help keep your life in balance as this comes in. Because I don't feel like it's very long before this is brought to your door or brought to someone's door here. Now we've got the Queen of Swords coming out. Very interesting. And the Fool in reverse. So you have a Queen of Swords here who may have been trying to block someone from going forward. No. I take that back. Because you have materialism in reverse. You have somebody on your spirit team that has been advising you of what path to take and what one not to take. It was almost like walking on a tightrope. One false step and you could have fallen. And it doesn't mean you would have got hurt. It doesn't mean that, you would have lost everything. It just meant that whatever this freezer spell was that was meant to make you be stuck, would have stuck in a different way. Because my understanding of when people send spell work is that if it actually sticks, it's because there's something within us that vibrates at the same residency as what it is that they've set in that spell to send towards us. And that's the wound that we need to heal. When we take that time to heal it, it's removed. It doesn't work anymore. And I do think that you had a guide here. This Queen of Swords, somebody who was very direct, someone's grandmother. For someone else, it was an auntie, and their name may have been Florence, and they were called Aunt Flo, which they didn't like or they made jokes of because of what my Aunt Flo is here. But this person was helping you when this block had been put in. Please remember, my readings are timeless, so I can be picking up on past, present, or future energy. Take it as it resonates. Because you have materialism upside down as well. So this person, this energy, this ancestor, this past over loved one, was actually working with you. They were working with you to stop you from going down the wrong path. Okay, what else do we need to know? King of Wands has come through. To the Two of Wands. Now is the time with Queen of Cups to surge forward. You're definitely getting a message from this person, this energy, this person or energy that is on your team of highest light and resonance. Why can I not get my word out today? The Two of Wands is about progression. The Ace of Wands is taking that one step of action, that one course of action, when you have an idea and then you actually put it into the physical. So the Two of Wands is about how we decide which path we're going to go down. And that comes back to that tightrope. That King of Wands here is doing so with gusto, or gusto. Doing so with passion, really meaning what you say, but doing it in a kind way. What is this? Tell me more about the coins. Judgment and the Sun and Justice. I'm telling you that they were trying to paint you in a certain light. I feel like someone here, and it's not one person from the family. This is more than one person. This is like 3 people or more. They were trying to paint your mental health or your physical health. I don't know why I'm whispering, but they were trying to paint your mental health or your physical health in some sort of negative light so that it would go in their favor. This money would go to them, or these finances would go to them. I had the royalties would go to them. This new home would go to them. And I feel like they held onto this money for a long time. A long time. But you've had this person advising you, especially this Queen of Swords. I feel like she's helping to chop down that freezer spell. Because they've been trying to keep hold of this inheritance. This inheritance links into your career and fame as well. Because I feel like whatever that money is going to be able to fund a lot of creative things for you. A lot of creative things for you. And I keep hearing a charity of some sort. And you have someone, I heard boss queen or boss king. Whoever this Queen of Swords is to you, if you knew them in your family, if this is an ancestor, they want to guide you. They're ready to gift you something when it comes to information that's going to help you with your career and fame. But you had to heal something here. And not just by smoke cleansing. You had to heal something here when it came to matters of the heart and how you balance your life between work, play, mindfulness, rest, whatever that may be. And now that you are in line with that, for most part, you are in line with that, there's information that's going to come in now about this money. Let me put it here, there. Yeah, there's information coming in about a judgment that's been passed. Because the thing is as well is, I feel like you were supposed to have this home, property, estate, money, whatever, a very long time ago. And it was purposely delayed from you. It was purposely delayed because of the way that either you present yourself, the way that you look, the way that you express yourself. There may have been like the energy of like the wounded feminine or the wounded masculine that was held on your shoulders. But that was part and parcel. One, that's part of our trauma and how we respond to trauma or how we repress it. But you have family members here who were purposely pushing energy towards you or someone that you know to make that worse, to make you overthink, to make you disorganized, to make you overeat or to drink alcohol or to have addictions or to have substance abuse, you know, connections, whatever that may be. That is something that may have been healed as well. That's something here that's been healed. And there was a choice that was needed. There was a choice that someone had to make when it came to living a healthier life. And if you have done that, bravo. Seriously, bravo. But you have the Sun of Justice here. This is something happening behind closed doors that was very unfair. Very, very unfair. So I just heard, praise Jesus, but F you. You got someone here, and I feel like it's the person who came up with the idea in the first place. Because I don't feel like you have 3-4 members of family who were like, oh, we should, and they all came up with the idea at the same time. We should steal this inheritance. There was one person who liked having authority over others, who was like, this may be a good idea, but was broaching the subject in a very softly way to see who they could control and get on their side and who would be like, no, we're not doing that. This person's very conniving. This person's very conniving. Tell me about the coins. Page of Swords to the Six of Wands. Yes, somebody's reviewing something here. Someone's reviewing why this inheritance hasn't been given to you. Or someone's reviewing paperwork. Yeah, because you've got the Nine of Swords coming out here. Someone's reviewing it with stress. Page of Swords is about looking, watching, learning. It's someone who's a student. You have the Six of Wands, which is usually like victory. So in reverse, this is a failure. Why were they not able to... Oh, so they're viewing this as, why did they fail and not stopping you from healing something within yourself? Why were you able to go forward as the Queen of Cups / the King of Wands and get ish done? Because this is panicking them. It's panicking them that you're moving on to calmer waters. But someone's reviewing something. They know that because they're not able to put you, to slander your name or your character as being crazy, which I think is awful. I don't like that word, because they're connecting it to mental health, or saying that, you physically wouldn't be responsible enough to have this home, this land, this estate, this whatever. And for someone, it's a holiday home in a hot country or on a hot island, like a tropical island. It may not even be in the state that you live, or in the borough that you live in. It may not be in England if you're from England. It may not be in Florida if you're from Florida. This is somewhere else. It is somewhere else. And I feel like the reason why I keep getting that it's somewhere else is because the rules are different. The rules applied when it comes to property or money or something like that are different to where you live now. And it says here, strength, Archangel Ariel, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgive and compassion. So you are being told to have a lot of inner strength and to forgive yourself, because I don't know if someone is kicking themselves going, oh my gosh, I know exactly what this is. And I know exactly where that is. How did I not know? How did I not know? When this comes to light, there may be some shocking truth that comes out with who exactly it is in the family, because it may be the opposite. It may be that you were assuming that it was your aunt and your uncle and your cousins, and it turns out that it was your mum, your dad and your sister. I'm not saying it is, but there's going to be some sort of shock here. You've got the Three of Water in reverse. So this is a lack of a celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement. The need to have more fun is upside down. Now, where do you want me to put this? Put it back. Okay. What else do you want? So whoever's ancestor is here, or guides that are here, what would you like the collective to know about this situation? I had not much longer. Not much longer. You've got skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. There may be something that you want to invest in. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So there's definitely something coming in for you here. Definitely something coming in for you here. And when it comes to a new topic to kind of study, I don't know if this is going to be to do with certain laws or how things are done in other countries or in other states. Because if there is money held up in a trust fund, let's say, for example, but it's in the Cayman Islands and you live in Wales, there may be a need to look up certain laws or something along those lines. Or it could also be the type of lawyer that you need, ensuring that you get the right lawyer or the right attorney. Important documents and contracts are going to come through. Nine of Air in reverse. You don't have to expect the worst, because there will be no self-fulfilling prophecies or sleepless nights. This reading isn't supposed to stress you out or, make you put your first foot forward with fear. Intuition is king, intuition is queen. This is supposed to be confirmation of what you already intuitively know. What else needs to come out about this? Ten of Water, and the King of Fire in reverse. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. And the Ten of Water is the Ten of Cups, isn't it? There is something to do with, okay. So where I've put these cards is next to the Groundhog Day card, which is just talking about karmic cycles, lessons, you know, unlearned. But in reverse, this has been learned. There is somebody very close to you that is aware of all of this. And I know I said mum, dad and sister, but I have a feeling that whoever these foes are a lot closer than you think. You know, the King of Fire in reverse. So this is a lack of motivation, a lack of being idealistic or ambitious or charismatic. There seems to be this energy of a lack of focus. Because it says here for the upright, focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader, advice from someone creative, and it's upside down. A new person enters your life. Be careful, because there's someone new that may come in that is fully aware of all the stuff that's going on here. I want to get some clarity first. Because that being in reverse, it could be that this person that comes in is supposed to be a distraction, and they're not going to communicate with vision and be a leader, and this person's advice is not to be taken. But let's get some clarity on this. Because it says, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Can I get clarity on that card next to, yeah, the King, thank you. Page of Earth in reverse. So this is someone who will come in with bad news about financial matters. And it says here, for the upright, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. This is upside down. You've got High Priestess. So this is somebody coming in that's going to give you this news. And this news isn't going to be great. It does not mean that you owe loads of money. It's the opposite. I'm getting that there may be this... I keep getting the word revelation or like clarity on what has been hidden in the dark for so long, and you may want to sit down for it. But it says here with High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, listen to your intuition. What was I saying? Don't lead with fear. Have patience and consider carefully what you want before acting. So when you get this information, know that this information is necessary. You need to know what's going on, but do not let it distract you from, don't let it distract you from your goal. Okay? Because you've got, again, strength coming out, needing great inner strength. What else do we need to know? I keep hearing fine print, fine print, fine print. Balance has come out. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Now, I would like... I'm going to go over here. Take this one. Whatever it is that you are going to go through, and I heard endure, because I feel like this is going to be messy energy. This money that's going to come to you, this new home that's going to come to you, you're going to have to fight for it. I don't feel like it's just going to be gifted or bequeathed to you. Because at the start, I wasn't sure if it's something that was just going to be given. Whoever these family members are going to try and fight tooth and nail and be like, no, that's mine. They already knew about it. They're going to try and say that you already knew about this. That they didn't read the fine print, or they didn't look at it properly. Because we were talking about contracts as well, weren't we? Contracts and clauses. Important documents and contracts. Whoever it is that comes forward to give you this information, the silver lining is whatever it is that was stolen or taken will be given back in full, if not more. But be prepared to fight for what is yours. Be prepared to fight for what is yours. Tell me more. Clarity, please. Clarity on this whole thing, please. Queen of the Dead. Sorry, it says here, fear not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. the Queen of the Dead, and it's a number 31 condensing down to a 4. This, do you know what? I will read the book, but that, my take on that already is you are your own warrior, you are your own hero or heroine. And it's not saying that you should not get legal advice, because you should. You should definitely get legal advice if this is resonating for you. But it's fighting, number 31, it's standing up and fighting for what is yours. It really, really is. Now, let me see if I can get to it. 34, 33, 32, and 31. Keywords: embracing your dark side, naughtiness, using darkness for good. And let's see what that means. I think this is looking at your shadow. Your higher self chose this card because you need to learn to be unafraid of your soul's darker, naughtier side. There is a deep power within you that you may feel would be scary or too much to handle if you unleashed it. Perhaps you fear what you might become if you were seduced by the shadowy aspect of your spirit. Would you become too ambitious, too power hungry, or sacrifice your beliefs in pursuit of fame or fortune? Would you hurt people or forget your roots? Would you succumb to anger and find yourself difficult to get along with? These are all noteworthy fears, but they shouldn't prevent you from integrating both sides of your spiritual being. Queen of the Dead is tempting you to explore and use darkness for good. Rage, ambition, jealousy, and manipulation can be channeled for a good cause. Rather than viewing them as being bad, see them as opportunities for evolution and growth. These energies to be useful, and your willingness to work with rather than against your demons is key for showing them the way to light. So I had to digest that while I was reading it, because things like manipulation and rage and jealousy I've never seen in a good light. So maybe this is a message for myself as well. I think it is also when you realize who it is that has been doing what they have been doing and how long they've been doing it for, if there would be a tinge of jealousy or anger or rage, I'm thinking about the other ones as well. Would there be would it be tempting for you to want to manipulate the situation? Would you want tit for tat? Would you want to try and stick it to them, or would you take higher ground? And I think it's important to recognize and honor whatever it is that comes to mind. Not to say that, being jealous of somebody else is good, as much as it is that it points to where it is that we may hurt, that needs a little bit more love and light poured into it. I'm going to pull one more card. I do feel also that there is jealousy, a lot of jealousy that is coming from family members who, because I heard it's not fair. Whatever it is that was supposed to be given to you from the get-go, and it's more than just money, it's more than just a new home. There seems to be a lot packaged up in this that connects into how it helps your career and your fame to take off. There's a lot of jealousy coming in here. Why not me? It's not fair. And I think that's very sad. And it keeps opening on haunted house. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of. Come now, this is the reason why I keep seeing this one. And I feel like this is the message that's coming through from someone's ancestral guide, especially when it comes to keep your life in balance. They're talking also about, especially at this time, we're doing a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work. This is about letting go of what no longer serves you by honoring it first, not dismissing it and going, get over it, by honoring it first and going, why do I feel like this? Why would I feel like this if this happened? Why would I react the way that I would? Okay, let's delve into that. So number 22. Nearly there. Yep. Keywords: unsettled issues, a need to let go or clean house. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go. Your higher self chose this card because a personal situation from your past is preventing you from experiencing the bliss that is waiting for you once you clear this energy from your orbit. You might see the energy of this card manifest in an ex who continues to come back into your life whenever it's convenient for them to do so. Perhaps you are loyal to a friend who is not loyal to you in return. And despite how many times you have been burned, you continue to support them when they call. You might be staying with an employee who doesn't value you and your ideas, so you feel as though your talent is being overlooked and wasted. Choosing to let go of what brings you pain is a critical form of self-care. Haunted House prompts you to examine the people and areas of your life that make you feel trapped, afraid, abandoned, hurt, and confused. These situations may trigger something within you, and when you are blended with these emotional bombs, you may be blinded to the exit. The door might have been right in front of you the entire time, but you are experiencing an illusion that has led you to believe there's no escape. It may be that you have taken on the role of healer and believe it's your job to change the actions of others. It is not. Your responsibility is to your own healing and well-being. Even though it may be painful, taking steps to set boundaries with others provides a healing pathway for them as well. By letting go, you are choosing not to enable their behaviours and are shining a light on their shadows. You very well could be the healer after all, simply by taking steps to heal yourself. So I think that this is very, very poignant, very poignant. And for many, there may have already been that progress, that may have already happened. I do feel that our guides, me included, are just encouraging us to keep deep diving at a rate that's comfortable to us when it comes to letting go of things that would keep us in a cycle that has already finished. Because this coming up, whoever these family members are, and it doesn't matter if they're distant family members and you know who it is, or whether they are family members from the, your nucleus and you just didn't expect it. Pain is still pain and we still feel it the same, and that rhymed, but we're going to feel it the same no matter what. And I think that's the reason why we're really being asked to focus on how we keep that balance in our life, how we show up for ourselves, and how we let go of things that aren't for us anymore, because this is going to be a bit of a roller coaster, I think, for someone here, because this is life-changing. I feel like there's life-changing amounts of money, life-changing having your own home or a new home, or having the money to buy your own home, and all of the changes that come in with that, especially for someone here when romance is in the air. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to hear more, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see just that and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you all. If you would like to have a personal reading, please have a look down in the description box. All of the information is in there. The prices are in there as well. I do not take PayPal as a payment. That's only for donations. And I don't check it that much either. So please do not put money in for a reading through PayPal. That's something you have to email me for first, okay? And all of that's down there. I love you guys. Don't get scammed by anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. I will never reach out to you for a reading. Have an awesome day and I will see you later. Bye-bye.